pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for this day. I thank you for everything you've given us in this day. I just thank you for giving us our breath of each second. And I just pray that in this day you can let it be your words and not my words, Father God. And I just pray that someone and anyone can get something out of this tonight to spread it to others. Thank you, Jesus, for all that you do. In your name I pray. Amen. All right. So, last night I actually was reading the Bible, and I was reading through Proverbs, and then Greg actually had a Bible study with me today on this. It's Proverbs 14, 20 through 21. I'll just read it first, and then I'll go over what it means. The poor man is hated, even by his own neighbor, but the rich has many friends. He who despises his own neighbor sins, but he who has mercy on the poor, happy is he. Verse 20, the poor man is hated even by his own neighbor, but the rich has many friends. That could have two different meanings. It could mean either poor in spirit, or it could mean poor, like physically poor, like you don't have a lot of money, or you don't have a lot of things. But it's a different kind of meaning. If you're poor in spirit, then you could be hated by your own neighbor because people don't like you, or people don't want to be around you. And they don't want... Have you ever met someone that was like really disrespectful and you just didn't want to be around them at all because they were like either mean to you, yes, or they just had a bad vibe around them, and they had like little friends here because barely anyone wanted to be with them? And then the rich has many friends. Again, that could be rich in spirit, which is really meaning it could either mean a godly thing or just who you are as a person. Rich in spirit would mean doing the right thing, doing things for the good rather than the bad. And for a spiritual person, that would mean doing things for God rather than Satan or the world. And that could have many friends in different ways, as in the rich person could, like physically rich, like with a lot of money, a lot of things, has a lot of friends, a lot of the times because they want their things. Have any of you been friends with someone because you wanted their stuff or wanted their money, like at some point in your life, without even thinking of it? It's pretty common. I think all of us at some point do that. But rich in spirit as well, being someone that does stuff for good and does what they're supposed to do, that can mean the same thing because he's respectful towards people, he's kind towards them, he's a good friend, supports them. So that's the friends we look for, is the people that are supportive and actually try to help us get better in life. Because that's all we really want to do, is get better in life. And then there's one last meaning of these two verses. Is that in the Bible it describes the poor, as in the physically poor, as being blessed. Because they find more reason to go to God. But the rich have a lot harder time finding reason to go to God because they are handed everything from the world rather than seeing the things that matter. So the reason in that way that you might not want to be with the poor, in that case, is because they're doing the right thing spiritually, even though they don't have a lot of stuff. And lots of us are so negative that we don't want to be around that positivity. And same thing goes for the negative. If you're poor in spirit, you're not going to find many friends. If you don't do things for the good, you're not going to have many friends. You're not going to find people that like you. You're going to feel alone. You're going to have a lot harder time being at Jubilee. And it's a lot harder having the celebrate. No one will support you here than it is to have a bunch of people to support you. So do what you're supposed to do. Follow the program. Do the right thing. And support each other. And if you don't like someone, just don't be a negative influence. Just be like mutual. You don't have to make things harder for them. Just have a mutual relationship where you keep mind your own business with that person will do the same. At least try to get that. And if they don't do that, talk to staff about it. Talk to a counselor about it. And they'll help you. Don't try to take matters into your own hands. Because they're a lot smarter than we are with these kind of situations. See?
will pray out.
All right, pray.
All right, can we please bow our heads for the Lord in prayer? Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Whatever happened tonight, just now, just so the lives just so that we have a great rest of the night.